We're starting up something new, everybody. It is Saturday, and you're hearing our voice. What is going on? Oh my God, this is kind of wild. And you also didn't understand. You didn't hear. Yeah, keep that going. You didn't hear on Friday the Boogered Bets. Why? We're bringing Saturdays to Boogered Bets, everybody. Round of applause for the Boogered Bets. Now completely take those hands away. None of them hit last week.
None of them. Cody Ray was probably the closest.
Adversity was at a high
Bears,
for the
Cody
goons.
Ray got fucked on his. He should have hit.
Bears,
the whole
man.
thing should have hit, huh?
I know. That was what it was down to.
I couldn't believe it.
The Birds.
I could not
lost
believe
by a field goal.
Honestly, with you, I saw it and I was like, maybe Cody Ray's got a future in this. Maybe Cody Ray is that dude that you should be following those bets. Or maybe it's me. I tell you what, I'm wearing my Bengals shirt right now, but I ain't happy. I ain't happy at all because let me tell you, they let me down. They let me down real bad. They let me down real bad. Now, let me tell you, I had a little bit of, I had to soul search a little bit, find out who I really was, and I found out right now, one of those things, before we start off with the Boogered Bets, we didn't even talk about this prior. I want to throw it out to you. Week 1 of Boogered Bets. Who is on your non-bet list right now? Who are you not betting on?
The Bagels. Joey B.
I could agree with that.
Joey B. Not touching him.
The Bears.
The Bears. It's got to be yours. It's got to be yours.
Yeah, I'm not touching Joey B.
Yeah, if you want the Bengals, I can even pivot off of that. I'll go the Cowboys.
I'll even pivot off that too and go Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson? He was injured last week.
He had a fucking bruised shoulder. Baker Mayfield had like a whole fucking
Ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
broken upper half of his body.
How about
He was
Baker
still
Mayfield, though, bro?
I'm a big Baker Mayfield guy, and that's why I was so hurt last week.
Baker, bro, threw a smackdown.
I know. Everything worked out perfect, except the Bengals didn't pull out. And who was that? Who I have? Tyreek Hill. How do you get versus the Bills? It was Dolphins versus Bills, high-scoring game, 20-48, I believe it was, and Tyreek Hill didn't find the end zone.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Nuts.
Took Tyreek off. He's not on my not bet list because Tyreek Hill is Tyreek Hill. But I had to kind of reconstruct, think about where I was going with it and everything. I think, truthfully, I'm going Cowboys. They weren't even on my bet list last week. I'm saying Cowboys off my bet list,
Can I
especially
also
this
add
week.
to that? Who was also on my no bet list?
Who?
Bijan Robinson. When it comes to anytime touchdowns, when it comes to yards, bet the yards. But do not ever bet an anytime score because he scored week 1 and he's been silent since.
Yep, he's been not in the end zone.
Yeah, Tyler Algier.
He has messed up a lot of scoring parlays that I did not realize that until right now. Yeah, I got my. You know what? You're on the list.
Yeah, he's on my list, dude.
Unbelievable.
I don't have a very big list. I haven't been betting that long, but
Not
I'm
long,
sure
not
it's
long.
growing.
You know, you
Bears
can
are
find,
definitely at the top of the list.
I looked into the.
You should start betting baseball.
He's betting
fucking
baseball
know
now
enough.
too. He's a fiend. You
What's
know,
next,
it's about to get
hockey?
crazy.
I watch hockey too. I could bet hockey.
You
Why
could.
don't
You
you?
very much so could.
And UFC, bro. I know UFC pretty well too. Fuck.
Do you think there's betting for like sports that aren't on TV, like some random like sumo wrestling? You
Yeah,
think
but I don't know.
bro,
There's table tennis.
Bro, you could bet on anything.
Yeah,
You could
100%.
bet on
What's
cricket.
the most bizarre thing you bet on? Like, what's
I
the
don't know.
weirdest sport, or you just stick with the natural sports? Like,
I
I
stick
mean,
with
like
the
table
natural
tennis, a lot of
sports.
people dive to, which is hilarious because I think it's funny as fuck to bet on table tennis, but it's a thing, and people win a lot of money on table tennis. So it's one of those things. When we see Nick starting to dive into table tennis, we need to call that 1-800-GAMBLER number.
Yeah, I think
need a
I'm still though in the free money. That's why I think I'm dabbling with baseball now, and I just hit. That's why I'm like on cloud 9, but I made some tonight and I ain't gonna hit.
They're not going to hit tonight?
I don't think so. Just because dude, my luck. If it wasn't for shit luck, I wouldn't have any luck.
Damn. That's a quote right there.
I swear to God, bro. That's real shit, truest shit I've
I
ever
ever heard it right there.
have you
All
hit
right.
this season? You've hit bets this season, yeah.
I've hit 2 bets. One
And
in
you have?
baseball, and ask me how many in football. I've hit 1 in football.
It's more than me. Am I the only one that hasn't hit this year?
Maybe, but you know what? This is where the tides are changing. You know, the tides are changing in the ocean. Now there's a new wave going around, and let me tell you what, you need to follow the Boogered Bets because we are going to win you money, and you're going to be on that same path as us. Week 1, we all missed. It's fine. We can own our losses because there's so few.
Yes.
If you like following a blind squirrel into war,
That's the line
my
I
bets.
had before
Yeah,
you
me
said all that shit, but there's so few. So look, listen, guys. We want you guys to have fun with us on this. Send your bet lists on this one.
Send
so
us
see
your
if you're tailing
parlays.
the shit. A couple of you guys sent it. We were super stoked on it. We're sad that you were not able to cash with it, but we will make sure that this week for sure.
Yeah. We'll
not
tell
certain,
what you
but
got.
for
You never
sure.
know. You send us a crazy one, we might follow it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
if you got a
fucking
bet,
tail it.
you're like, yo, the
put it
goons
on
are
the story.
dabbling. Why not send it into the goons, see if they want to follow? You know, we may dabble.
Yeah,
We'll let you know,
and
too.
we might be texting the whole time, sweating it together. That way you ain't got to sweat it all by yourself.
Hell yeah. If you send that in, we might fuck with it a little
We might sweat
bit.
with you.
Let's dabble a little bit, though. Okay,
Let's
right
dabble.
here is the Boogered Bets to let you guys know what the Boogered Bets is. The Boogered Bets is for the goons are going to pick a 3-leg parlay, and you guys are going to be able to follow it, make some money, and you guys are going to have a great time with us on our locks.
Mm-hmm.
Last week, like I
This week
said,
we
didn't
got-
work out the way we wanted it to, but this week, for sure, these
Hell
things
yeah.
are looking smooth. So why don't we go ahead? Let's start up to my left, and we can go off to the right. Fairy Tale, where's your bets?
I got, I can't even see the board. I got David Montgomery with an anytime touchdown
Yeah.
because he proves he can still run the fucking ball. I got it. I know where I'm at now. I got Breece Hall with 75-plus rushing yards. They're going up against the fucking Broncos. I
don't know, man. They knocked off the Bears. But
they allow a
They
lot
knocked
of,
off the Bears.
You don't think they're going to have some
Broncos-
momentum coming into
The
this?
Broncos allow a lot of rushing yards, and Breece Hall is Breece Hall.
It's hilarious that you bet with the Bears and you were that close to winning because the Bears are like almost on everybody's no bet list, and you're like, fuck it, week 1 we're balling, dude.
I think that's why my odds were so high. I
Yeah,
put
they were-
$25 down, I would have won $200.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the fucking Bears.
What-
The
yeah.
Bears.
Shit,
Fuck
the
yeah.
fucking
What's that
Bears.
third one on the
The
parlay?
third one, I got Mark Andrews with an anytime touchdown.
That's the one that scares me on your parlay. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, it's a risky one, but if
You
it
need
fucking
that,
hits,
though.
it's going to hit, dude, because he got 2 touchdowns this last Sunday.
And they're facing Pittsburgh, so
They
it's
are.
looking decent.
That's what I'm saying,
On
dude.
that one, but Pittsburgh defense is good.
Yeah, but Lamar might have to scramble. Who knows if their secondary can fucking cover
Pittsburgh's
Mark
defense,
Andrews.
dude. I'm telling you.
But
On my
Lamar,
parlay, I almost put that money line down. I might put a single bet on that one Pittsburgh money line. Because I think, truthfully, and this is the bold take here, I think, truthfully, I'm a Bengals fan, as you can see, ride or
Kenny
die.
Pickett ain't playing.
I don't go. I thought he was still softening it out.
No, I thought they said he was out with a bruised knee.
So who's back up?
I have no fucking clue.
If I'm not mistaken, it's Trubisky.
Oh, shit. Trouble Trubisky.
If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. Or could be
Yeah,
wrong. Can you
Cody
fact check
Ray,
that real
you
quick?
look-
Are you on
you
your
look-
phone right now? Can you look up the depth chart of the Steelers quarterbacks, Cody Ray?
Well, I want to know if I think he's looking up if Kenny Pickett's hurt.
It's on ESPN. It says he's questionable.
Well,
look up the depth chart of the quarterbacks of the Pittsburgh Steelers. If Mitchell Trubisky's in that thing, I think I'm for sure putting a lockdown on that for the money
Where
line.
the fuck do you find the depth chart?
You look up Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback depth chart. God bless that man.
I'll do
God
it right
bless
now.
that man. No,
And
you're-
watch. If I find it before Cody Ray,
Or there's a race here. I'm watching both.
I'm gonna
watching both
find
go
it.
at What we got here?
Just
What we
wait.
got here?
Trubisky.
It is Trubisky. I'm telling you,
bro, I was in my
lock.
app. Oh, I had the keyboard
Lock. I'm
up.
telling you, that shit is a fucking lock, dude. Trubisky's going to go out there and he's going to cause trouble. Trouble Trubisky. That's what I call him. And I told you what, dude, Baltimore looked good last week. I don't know about this week. I mean, Pittsburgh's do good on that defense. So we'll find out.
Baltimore got off to a rocky start, and I think they found their groove this past weekend.
We'll see.
We'll see. I suppose that's why I'm like Mark Andrews, bro. Look for him.
What are you putting on your parlay? Everybody's going to follow it and everybody's going to get receipts every week.
So since last week I put 20 down and lost, I'm going to put 10 down this week.
He said, I got to play it safe
Backing off a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm going to use a booster because they have boosters
They
every
do
Sunday.
have boosters.
And
Yep.
I'm gonna that Mark Andrews, the odds are gonna be a little higher.
Potentially.
The risk helps your odds.
That's what I'm saying.
Potentially.
I think they're
Risk
gonna be a little
helps your
higher.
odds.
Potentially. All right. So first things first on my parlay, the one like I said last week, you should be following. Okay. Number one, we've got the Jets money line. Okay, like they said, who they playing again?
Broncos.
Who they playing again?
Broncos.
Ain't nobody trusts the Broncos.
Let's
Russell Wilson
ride.
doing real good. Russell Wilson is
cry.
actually doing real good. He is
Broncos. Let's
riding.
cry.
Let's cry. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Jets with the defense going to shut down Russell Wilson. It's going to be a straight money line. Don't need to even put the spread on it. But the
Oh
spread
my God,
you do
the
need
Jets.
to put
The Jets
on.
were getting to Patty Mahomes, bro. And
I
had him
know,
rattled.
2023, it was looking real good. I got a lot of confidence in the Jets right now. I
Yeah.
think the Jets straight up money line line, no problem on it. But the spread does have to help somebody, and it's not even helping. You want to know what it is? It's negative. I got Dolphins negative 10.5 spread.
Holy shit!
Guess who they playing? Guess who they playing?
Oh my god, they play the Giants.
Giants,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones don't know where he's going. Saquon's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a safe. I think we're going 70-20 again. That's what I'm thinking. I think Miami's putting up. We're going to try and see if they can even beat 70 on that week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've got 10.5 spread on Dolphins on that one.
I'm going to have Tua with. I'm going to take Tua's over.
To finish it off, I've got Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, over 259.5 passing yards.
Take the over on.
Facing Jacksonville.
Ooh.
I think it's going to be a good one. I think Jacksonville might be. Buffalo's defense is good, but if Trevor Lawrence can pull his head out of his ass and play a little bit of ball, have Christian Kirk on a deep ball, we got a game to game back deal. You know what I'm saying?
They won
259.5 yards. Ain't nothing for Josh Allen.
That's that early game, 9:30.
Who plays in London this week?
Them.
Is that the London game? Is there another London game?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
but they're not sending Jacksonville back out to London again.
No.
I was going to say there's a London game though this week, but no,
I think
Jacksonville won in
Bills.
London.
I think it's the Bills. Hold on.
It'd be pretty sick if I got to watch the Bills at 9:30.
Wasn't it just
Bills Jaguars
Oh, nice.
at 9?
9:30.
What?
Wow, so Trevor Lawrence is like, fuck it, I'm staying in London for a week.
Hell yeah.
I
All
would.
right, fuck it up. So let you guys know, Jets money line, Dolphins 10.5 under spread, and Josh Allen 259.5 passing yards. That is my parlay. Cody Ray, what is your parlay?
How much you throwing on it?
Oh, for me, I'm gonna, I put in 50 last week. I ate 50, so I'm gonna have to go back up. I'm gonna put down $48.
Okay. All right.
Not 50. 48.
What you cooking up?
Well, before we get in on this, it is on Sunday is my brother's birthday. I want to give him a happy birthday shout out.
All right, shout out.
Happy birthday, bro.
My younger brother's was a month ago, so shout out to him too.
Shout out. A little late, but shout out.
But okay, what I got first.
It's official. He got it written down.
I do. I had a system to this too. I like to drag the people along all day long, so I got one from each time slot.
Okay.
My first one is DeAndre Hopkins, anytime touchdown.
I like that. He doesn't have one yet this year.
He's due.
And it's going into week 5, yeah.
And he's going to need it against the Colts. They're both 2-2.
Anthony Richardson.
They're going to need to step it up.
I can't talk shit.
Yeah, that's good.
No, I can't talk shit because his team just beat the fucking piss out of us last week. So I can't talk shit.
And he didn't even really have to do anything.
No. Shut up, bro. What was his name?
But don't worry. I got some love for the Bengals, too. I got Jamar Chase with an 8-time touchdown. He's due.
Who they play?
Cardinals.
Cardinals? Okay.
Yeah. Two different bird, but you got it.
Okay.
He's definitely due. And then Brock Purdy, he's been doing pretty good this year, but he's due for his first interception against the Cowboys.
Ooh.
So that's what I'm putting on.
Okay.
That's my 8 o'clock game.
That's going to be
Wait a minute. You're calling Brock Purdy first interception on Sunday night
prime
football?
time?
Ooh.
I like that.
Brock's been on.
He is.
Brock's been on, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, bro. I like that parlay, dude. I like it.
I might tail his.
Yeah, I might tail that too. I'm not going to lie.
That one might be the ultimate tail.
It's risky. I might have to you show me how to put the parlay again in, but I had to have him show me how to do that last week.
Oh, me?
Him.
Oh, he came up to me. He's sweet man. He don't know how to do that shit. He's not a Neanderthal, but he's trying, getting in there. He's making crazy parlays that are almost hitting every week, and this one looks like it's a solid one for sure.
I like it, dude.
How
much you throwing on that?
Yeah. What's your
I'm sticking with the same 25.
Yeah,
25?
Dude, the odds are going to be nice on that one.
It's gonna pay well.
I'm feeling confident how close my one last week was, and I literally lost by a field goal. So I'm feeling confident that I have somewhat of an idea what I got going on, but
I like that.
One of these times is going to bite me in the ass.
For sure. I'll tell you what. Since we're on this real quick, we can get into a little bit of fantasy football. Any wisdom and words that we have on this one, I'll be the first one to say I'm staying the hell away from that 49ers and Cowboys game. Yeah. Both of the best defenses in the NFL, and I promise you they are going to be tearing each other limb to limb. Even Christian McCaffrey, I wouldn't. You can't shy away from Christian McCaffrey. Right. He's the number 1 running back in the fantasy football right now, but Dallas's defense is superior. 49's defense is superior. Pollen. You got Christian McCaffrey. You've got Kittle. I had a mind blank. Couldn't think about it for a second. Kittle. You got Debo. You got Ayuk on the 49ers side. That's going to be covered up crazy on Dallas' side. I can't see anybody really doing it. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Brock Purdy first interception sounds good. That defense is going to be hard. I'm calling, if anything, too, slight little bet. I'm going the under. I don't know what the line is. I don't know what the line is right now, but if it's anywhere around 48 or higher, you're bringing that down. 44, maybe I can bring it a little bit down, too.
I got the Cowboys defense. You guys got any of their defenses this week?
I do not have the Dallas.
I got Miami.
I picked up Baltimore because they're going up against Pittsburgh. And anybody with Kenny Pickett.
I would say
that's triple Mitch Trubisky. I forgot. I got to switch that up. Big time. They're facing trouble Trubisky.
Yep. You got to switch
my God. He's going for 250.
I think I think by now everybody knows D Swift is a must start on your fucking bench. If you have him on your bench for some reason, unless you got like C-Mac or something, but throw D Swift in that flex spot, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. The beginning of that football season, there was a mixed background back there, and Swift took that job.
He took it by storm, dude. He's second in the league with rushing yards. Mm-hmm. That Philly line is nasty at opening holes. He's super explosive, bro. I think he's a secret weapon to them getting a Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a bold take. Where are you at on week 4?
They're 4-0.
Where are you at on week 4? I talked about this earlier today on my phone call. Where are you at on week 4? What are your observations in NFL?
Oh man,
Let me ask.
So the Bears are bad, but they're not bad.
Oh heavens!
They got a little momentum.
That's what I'm
Justin
saying,
Fields
bro.
Is kind of stepping it up.
Yeah, he showed a lot. Yeah, but I just think
they ain't got no O-line.
Football's still kind of weird, man. Like I feel like players that you feel like should be, sucking aren't sucking. There's players having breakout years that we've never heard of. Like who's that? Who's Miami's Achan?
Yeah.
Like who?
Devon Achan or whatever.
He's tearing it the fuck up right now.
Yeah. No, he's doing really well behind Mostert.
He's a must start,
bro. They're splitting backfield back there, and it's
him
ridiculous.
and Raheem now. Like Raheem was getting majority of touches the first 2 games. These past 2, it's been a mad split.
Also, Puka Nacua
start.
100% start.
Oh
my God!
I think Sam Howell is going to do solid too. For Washington, I mean that game is already over with by now, but
the Thursday night game. Oh, okay. I was like,
the quarterback for the Commanders.
Yeah, Sam Howell. I mean, he's young. He's 23.
Right.
He's got
he
time
hasn't had
to
a game under 200 yards yet this year.
Yeah, he's got time to develop, dude. That's why I'm like,
who else is young and absolutely goating right now? Stroud. CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud is turning Houston around.
0 interceptions. He's looking like one of the best quarterbacks, if not the best quarterback to ever come out of Ohio State.
Oh, how many quarterbacks have 0
Justin
interceptions?
Fields came out. Justin Fields took the league like in week 6 last year. Like from week 6 on, he took the league by storm. He went crazy. Now, it shouldn't take 6 weeks, though, for Justin Fields.
Fantasy-wise, he went crazy. Yeah. Leading your team and doing that kind of deal. I mean, CJ is changing the atmosphere in Houston right now. In the interview,
Houston's actually doing decent now.
In the interview, he said, I don't take losing at home well at all. I don't want to ever lose at home again. And he won at home, and he's like, yo, this is going to become a natural thing. And I could see Houston's really wrapping themselves around in the faith of him.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a
Houston, the fan base is backing him like stupid crazy, too. That's what I love, dude. That's what Cleveland did with Baker when he came in.
And Baker did great.
And look at Baker's tearing it up in Tampa.
Yeah, because he actually went behind the team that was actually worth something.
3-2?
Dude,
fuck Cleveland.
I still can't get over that. The Browns. And then they picked up fucking Deshaun Watson, and you can't even rely on him to play because he got a fucking bruise on his shoulder.
He ain't playing that bad, I'll be honest with you.
He ain't, but he don't play if he don't want to play.
Voldemort
you can't
is
rely
playing
on
okay.
him. You can't rely on him to be playing.
What I'm saying? But
right.
what is your guys, before we end up out of here, because this is only going to be for Saturdays. This is going to be an every Saturday thing. We're going to try our best for.
We don't take up too much time in college football.
We're going to get about like 20 minutes of your time. Tell you guys what you guys need to bet on this for this upcoming Sunday and everything. But right here, real quick, before we end this off, what is your guys' outlandish take? What is your hot take week 4 after the NFL? What's your hot take?
Hot take?
Think on it. Think on it for a second.
Man, hot take? Russell Wilson fucking beats the dog piss out of the Jets?
I'm at season. Tell me your season. Early season prediction.
For what?
After week 4, what is going to happen at the end of the season? I'll tell you right now. I think mine.
Philly's going to the Super Bowl.
That's not a hot take.
Oh yeah, that's not. That's
it's pretty mid, if not cold.
Yeah,
they're pretty high up there in the States. There, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe Atlanta clinches their division.
That's a decent one. I mean, Ritter's looking like absolute dog shit.
He did throw 2 picks. Listen, I hit that bet too because he only threw 1 interception, and I was like, you know what? I think he's gonna throw a pick in London. I fucking took it, and he threw 2 picks in London. I was like,
God bless. You really stacked that one up for you.
I should have double stacked it, bro, with 2 picks.
You really stacked that one up. You know what my one is? It's gonna be interesting. I think the Chiefs fall apart.
Ooh.
I don't think the Chiefs make the playoffs.
You think all the spotlight between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift?
I don't think it has anything to do with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. I think it has to do with the fact that you could see maybe a little bit on Kelce's side because there was a difference between Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce last game. You saw that there was a little bit of separation in the throws. They weren't guiding each other well. There was a little bit of if. You only had about like 54 yards, I think it was at the time.
And no touchdowns.
I'm thinking, because you got Kelce, one of the best, if not the best tight end in the world ever to play football. You know what I'm saying?
I think like 90% of parlays last Sunday had Travis Kelce scoring an anytime touchdown.
Yeah. You got McCole Hartman. You got Sky Moore. You got these people that are not that good.
What's Rice? What's his name? Rashid Rice?
I mean, you're looking at these people. They're decent, and Patrick Mahomes make them really good. But I don't see them falling. I don't see them doing well. I see it falling apart. I see them. My bold prediction right now. Bold prediction. Hot. That's why I'm saying hot, sizzling. Kansas City Chiefs doesn't make the playoffs. I don't think they win the division. I think the Chargers win the division, and I think the wild card gets a little steamy.
That's crazy. That's a bold take. That's real bold. Cody, you got anything bold?
I mean, I don't know how knowledgeable it is, but I think Detroit will maybe win their division. I don't know who else in their division, but they're doing
a great one. They're number 4 ranked in the NFC right now on belief. Or it was prior to the season, they were the 4th ranked to make it to the Super Bowl.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Detroit's crazy. And the heart is there.
Jared Goff going nuts.
New boot Goffin, baby. That's my fantasy team name, dog. You know, I got my boy Jared Goff down, dude. I'm super stoked about it.
Yeah.
I like that take.
Yeah, I like it too.
I like it. It wins the division. That's massive for Detroit, for sure.
Oh, my God. That. Detroit were erupt.
Right.
Because they started to pick it up towards the end of the season last year, too.
Yeah.
So they're just
a little bit. They won on like a 6 or 7 game win streak.
Yeah, and their coach, God bless.
Oh, and they extended it because they won the first game.
Yeah.
They beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They've only got one. What are they, 3-1 this year?
I think so.
I think they're 3-1.
Yeah, I think they are. Hey, man.
Who's the only undefeated ones?
Philadelphia.
And 49ers?
49ers.
Yeah. Philadelphia and the 49ers.
NFC's looking hot, boys. I think NFC's going to take the title this year for sure.
Yeah.
Because right now you got Buffalo, who's looking decent. You got Miami, who's looking decent. And you got Chiefs, who's looking decent. I'm not even going to throw Bengals in there right now. We got to figure it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? We got to figure it the fuck out. But we don't want to take any more of your time, guys. On this Saturday, make sure you guys are fucking following, doing all that shit. If you guys tail those bets, let us know. Send them in there. And make sure you guys are winning some money. Don't do anything we wouldn't do besides bet a fuck ton of money. You know what I'm saying? Catch you guys on Monday.
Peace.
Make that fucking money!